These two females were said to be close friends. What transpired with them still puzzles many after they were taken down in a shooting incident in Windward Road, Kingston. Hi again and welcome. This is ll3d TV Let's Talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is ll3d TV Let's Talk. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember just like, share, click that notification bell, click on all so you're notified whenever we post a new video. Were these two individuals at the wrong place at the wrong time? Or was it a case of mistaken identity? This situation has left the entire Windward Road area in shock based on what transpired there last week Friday, in which two females were taken out. So the two females were said to be friends for 8 years, and they were both shot and they succumbed to their injuries that same afternoon. So the deceased have been identified as Caroline Campbell, and she's actually age 47 years old, and Bonisha Carr, and she's 30 years old. Reports are that around 9:30 p.m. Campbell and Carr were standing along a roadway with a group of persons when they were pounced upon by armed men traveling in a motor car. It is said that they opened fire, hitting both individuals. They were taken to the hospital where Campbell and Carr succumbed to their injuries. It is not really clear what led to the shooting incident in this area. However, it has left a void in this community, and the entire area is tense right at this very moment. These two individuals were said to be friends for 8 years, and they would normally be at the same place at the same time, and they would normally just be like the everyday person with each other, as they were very close with each other, and they would always be around each other most of the time. So it's very unclear what really led to this shooting incident. Many believe they might just have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. Some people are speculating that it might have been a case of mistaken identity. However, what really transpired is still unclear and raises more questions than answers. So one of the victim's sister has spoken out, and she states that she is still in disbelief based on what transpired. She also informed us that it was just of January of this year that she buried her mother, and that her sister had 2 children and she left them behind. So this is one of those situations that is very sad and unfortunate, and she states that the children are just so traumatized based on what transpired. One of them can't stop crying, according to the sister, and as she recounts what she heard about the whole entire situation that unfolded, it does keep on replaying in her mind over and over again, especially when she's at home and she realized that her sister is not there with her. Another sister states that she is still in disbelief, and it felt as if a part of her has gone missing. She states that she is so devastated and still in disbelief, and it's like her heart has been shattered into a million pieces. She states that her sister was like her friend, and she loved her very much, so she can't see why someone would want to do this to her. Another individual described Carr, and that's another one of the victim, that she was a sociable person and that she was a good girl and that she get along well with everyone, so they don't know really what's going on, that would want someone to take their life just like this. But when we look on the situation that is going on around us, we can't swear for anyone, and we can't say that these individuals were innocent, or we can't say that they were involved in anything either. We just have to look on what's going on around us, because some of the times people might just be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and people might just shoot individuals randomly based on the fact that you hails from a certain community. And we have seen that transpiring in more than one instances, where people just try to take revenge on whosoever they can get from another community. We're not saying that this was the case in this incident because it has puzzled the entire community and it's very unclear what really transpired or led to the demise of these two females, as they were said to be very loved in the community, and the two of them were friends and they would normally be together, and so they were taken out together. They were at the roadside with a number of other individuals when this unfortunate situation occurred, and the police have not yet ascertained any motive behind this stated shooting incident that took place in Windward Road. What is very sad and unfortunate, two young and promising female, one just 47 years old, one just 30 years old, and they have left some children there in order to hold on to nothing based on what transpired as they witnessed this right in front of their eyes being played out. So this is one of those situations that I feel as if much more needs to be done in order to tackle crime and violence. And I know that the government is trying their very best, but I believe that way more need to be done. I'm not saying that the government is causing crime, because some of these situations, they can be gang related. It can just be at the wrong place at the wrong time, as I said before. And it's a situation that we really need to address and be mindful of what is going on around us, because this situation left families in mourning at times, and this situation left a void in the community, because some of the time these situations occur in areas that are not prone to violence. So when situations such as these occur, it really leaves a dent and a dark spirit in those communities. And I can't understand why individuals are just resorting to violent acts. It's as if they don't care and they don't value life anymore. And when we look on this situation, it's very sad to see that not even the lives of females are not being valued anymore. Can you just imagine males? So all I can say to individuals out there who are watching this right now, you just have to take the necessary precaution whenever you and someone is in any sort of conflict right now, because these individuals that we have living among us right now, they are not taking any chances. And once you take something or you said something to someone that they believe is in violation of their rights, trust me, you have to keep watching your back, and you have to be watching behind you like 24/7s, because they are not backing down. We have seen so many criminal activities taking place for this year, and we have not even reached the last part of the year as yet. And you have seen so many acts of violence being played out, against female, against male, against children. It's becoming overwhelming right now. But we really need to look in ourselves and start to take a stand for things such as these, because situations such as these is very sad. And when we look on what is going on right across the world, even with this global pandemic, we thought this would have quelled the minds, or even articulate the minds of these individuals in a different manner or a different fashion. However, it just goes to show you that these individuals, they don't care and they don't value life in no way or in no shape or form. So I'm just appealing to the public out there. Just try to just live your life in the best possible way. Try to avoid conflicts with individuals, and you have to be that person or that individual that will walk away from something that you see will lead you down a path of destruction, or lead down a path that you want to feel as if you have to take someone else's life in order to be that man or to be that guy, or just in order to feel empowered. You don't have to resort to criminal activities. You don't have to resort to violence. But what can I say? I can say this and say that. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you. You have to make that decision on your own. At the end of the day, you hold the handle to whatever your life's direction you want to take. And we really have to just be cognizant of the fact that these situations have been playing out for years right now. And until we find that way and means of solving them, we're gonna have a dark future for the new generation. And it's one of those situations that you really wish that the world or not even the world in general, but the country could just cushion its mind around and let us all live in love, peace, and tranquility. But I can say this and say that at the end of the day, as I said before, it's up to the individual. If they choose a life that is involved, which involve, I should say, crime and violence, I can't stop them from doing it. I can only encourage them and implore them to try to live the best life that they can. But at the end of the day, when they are caught in the situation, they are going to look in themselves and realize that what they're doing at the end of the day is not worth it. We have seen the lucks of many run out and we have seen it played out. I hope that this video does reach someone, and I hope that the family and friends of these two females just find that strength to cope and just pull through this, because I know this is a difficult time for them, especially for the children as well of one of those female. I know it's a hard time for them, and I hope that they do find the strength in order to cope. I'm gonna leave this one here for now. Those thanks for watching Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and guess what, I'm out again. Peace out, bless.